Hello, everyone. Plunge today into the fascinating world of Anna Delvey, a Russian con artist who orchestrated an unparalleled feat of imposture, posing as a wealthy German heiress in the most exclusive social circles of the city that never sleeps. Her saga is a veritable fusion of glamour, lies and deceit, weaving a complex web where dreams of grandeur collide brutally with ruthless reality. In this video, you'll discover how this daring impostor manipulated the minds and wallets of New York's most influential people, sowing doubt and confusion in her path. Anna Delvey, real name Anna Vadimovna Sorokina, was born in 1991 in Domodedovo, south of Moscow. Her father, Vadim Sorokina, earned his living as a truck driver before retraining as a heating engineer, while her mother worked humbly in a small grocery store before becoming a housewife. Their lives were marked by limited resources, but Anna soon revealed a personality that stood out from her surroundings. From an early age, Anna displayed an insatiable thirst for grandeur and adventure. Her sharp mind and boundless curiosity set her apart from the other children around her. As she grew up, Anna avidly immersed herself in fashion magazines, dreaming of a world as yet unknown to her. She reveled in tales of exotic travels, luxurious parties and the high society that seemed to lead a flamboyant existence. Meanwhile, the Sorokina family's life took a turn when they moved to Germany in 2007, to Eschweiler, just 60 kilometers from Cologne. Anna was 16 at the time, and this new stage in her life opened up a whole new perspective. It was perhaps at this point that she began to forge her identity and dream of a life of opulence and fame. She was determined to expand beyond her humble home and explore the horizons that beckoned. And she succeeded. In 2013, Anna Delvey landed an internship at the renowned Purple magazine, located in the heart of Paris' vibrant art scene. Driven by her boundless ambition, she seized this opportunity to reinvent herself and shape a new identity. So, under the name of Anna Delvey, she forged a sophisticated and mysterious persona, posing as a wealthy German heiress born in Cologne. From the very first days of her internship, she distinguished herself as a personal assistant to the most prominent editors and photographers, captivating those around her with her determination and ability to move quickly into the most exclusive circles. Anna Delvey's fame spread like wildfire in fashion and art circles, and soon she was attracting the attention of the media and the curious. Her affiliation with the prestigious Purple magazine opened the doors to the most exclusive private clubs, where she mingled with the elite of Parisian society. She embodied the dream of a luxurious, eccentric lifestyle, adorning herself in designer clothes priced far beyond the means of an ordinary intern. The fascination she arouses is palpable, and her name echoes in social conversation, arousing the curiosity of all who cross her path. But Anna Delvey is not content to stop there. She's not content to leave a fleeting mark on the Parisian landscape. Determined to broaden her horizons and conquer new territories, she took the bold step of setting off on an adventure across the United States. New York quickly became her playground, her main stage where she deployed all her charm and confidence to immerse herself in the most influential circles, posh parties and exclusive events. From 2013 to 2015, she led a life of luxury without worrying about the financial consequences. Anna then took up residence in Manhattan, presenting herself as the heiress to a staggering $60 million fortune. She forged a network of celebrity friendships and hosted grandiose parties, giving the impression of a life of limitless luxury. However, behind this flamboyant facade, Anna accumulated monumental debts that she never repaid. She wrote bad checks, pretended her funds were frozen by the banks, leaving behind a path strewn with impatient creditors. Despite this, Anna Delvey, determined to turn her claims into reality, set about creating an ambitious art foundation. Thus, the Anna Delvey Club and the Anna Delvey Foundation take shape, promising to host a multitude of contemporary artworks and provide a creative space for artists. Anna also plans to set up ephemeral boutiques, run by the artist Daniel Arsham, whom she met during her internship at Purple. She also dreams of organizing exhibitions featuring renowned artists such as Ursula Fisher, Damien Hirst, Jeff Koons, and Tracy Emin. Inspired by the Soho Club, the Anna Delvey Club doesn't intend to stop there, however, as her intention is to open other nightclubs in Los Angeles, London, Hong Kong and even Dubai. However, financing this grandiose undertaking is proving to be a real challenge. Anna first seeks to attract private investors, explaining that she needs an additional $25 million, on top of the alleged $25 million she already has. Despite the obstacles, Anna remains determined to see her project through. She even prepares a detailed 94-page presentation, detailing architecture of the chosen location, the renovation plan over a 16-week period, and the backing she claims to have already secured. Plunged into a financial maelstrom, Anna Delvey finds herself with her back to the wall, desperately trying to maintain the appearance of a wealthy woman. But despite her relentless attempts to raise money, fate seems to be working against her. One credit card after another is blocked, and she drowns under a sea of insurmountable debt. Yet Anna Delvey, as ingenious as she is manipulative, always manages to find a miraculous way out of the consequences of her actions. Well, only for a moment, because, indeed, her reign of daring deception will come to an abrupt end in July 2017. That day, Anna Delvey decided to leave a posh restaurant without paying the bill of just $200, a small sum in comparison to the colossal deceptions she had hatched in recent months. But this time, the winds of fortune seemed to be against her. The authorities were alerted, and a few months later, Anna Delvey was summoned to court. However, on September 5, 2017, the date of her first summons, the young woman was absent. Nevertheless, it wasn't long before the police located her and arrested her. She is then charged with 6 cases of grand banditry involving New York personalities and hotels, with a total amount of around $275,000, as well as a case of theft of services. On June 19, 2018, Anna Delvey's resounding trial begins, plunging the public into an atmosphere of palpable anticipation and curiosity. Under the media spotlight, the accused makes her entrance before the court, displaying impressive impassivity, with the exception of one incident when she bursts into tears, refusing to appear and expressing her displeasure at her displeasing clothing. As the hearings progress, the chilling details of Anna Delvey's actions are revealed. Charged with multiple thefts of services, including stays at luxury hotels such as the Beekman Hotel and the W Downtown, as well as a sumptuous meal at the Parker Meridien in New York, the young woman is also charged with an unsettled private jet flight. After months of deliberation, the verdict finally falls on April 25, 2019. Anna Delvey is found guilty of several crimes, but surprisingly acquitted of attempted bank borrowing. The falsification of documents to obtain the loan was considered the most serious offense, with serious consequences. For Delvey, the sentence was implacable. The Manhattan Supreme Court found her guilty of aggravated robbery, and sentenced her to between 4 and 12 years in prison. In addition, she was fined $24,000 in order to pay $199,000 in damages, underlining the seriousness of her misdeeds. Having served part of her sentence, Anna Delvey regained her freedom on February 11, 2021. However, her precarious migratory status caught up with her. In March 2021, immigration authorities detained her for overstaying her visa. Determined to fight, Delvey contested her extradition order to Germany in February 2022, securing her release on bail in October 2022, while remaining confined to New York and forced to wear an electronic bracelet. But as astonishing as it may seem, Anna Delvey's incredible journey continues to evolve. Even in June 2023, currently under house arrest in her East Village apartment, she continues to push the boundaries of imagination. From the famous club house arrest party, where guests sign non-disclosure agreements and donate to charity, to her participation in a documentary series exploring her life after prison, Anna Delvey remains the center of attention. Her determination to reinvent herself knows no bounds, as evidenced by the launch of her own podcast, The Anna Delvey Show, where she tackles preconceived notions of rule breakers and the effects of adversity. As her story continues to unfold in the spotlight, it's clear that Anna Delvey is much more than a simple scam. She embodies the human capacity to reinvent herself and shape her own reality. What's more, her astonishing story is not limited to reality, as it has also been adapted for the screen with Inventing Anna, an American television drama miniseries that traces the life of Anna Delvey. Created and produced by the renowned Shonda Rhimes, creator of such hit series as Grey's Anatomy and Scandal, the series plunges viewers into the complex and captivating world of Anna Delvey's story. Through a carefully constructed narrative, Inventing Anna explores the daring deceptions and maneuvers of this young woman who managed to infiltrate New York's elegant social circles by posing as a wealthy German heiress. The series depicts Anna Delvey's extravagant life, highlighting her interactions with influential figures, her stays in luxury hotels and her attempts to launch an exclusive private club. It also raises questions about the notion of identity, manipulation and the desire for social recognition. In conclusion, Anna Delvey's story of daring deception has captured the public imagination. From her arrest to her resounding trial, to her adaptation for the screen in the Inventing Anna series, her story reminds us of the fascination and limits of the quest for social recognition. Anna Delvey has become much more than a notorious imposter. She has become a modern symbol of ambition, power and manipulation. Her story intrigues, questions and prompts us to reflect on appearances and the truth behind them.